then we have Skorpios on the right and Hayley. So what's immediately interesting to me, so those bird breakers that we saw out of Apex, Hayley has a very high potential to use those, which is very interesting against a Scorp because you have a lot of them. So in theory, you can be getting through. It's not like, oh, you got my paperclip or, oh, you got my switchblade or something like that. Totally depends. This will be super interesting. Skorpios taking a little bit of a hit recently, being put on the MWL along with Hunter Seeker.
That's true.
So we'll have to see this shake out here. I'm expecting a really, really interesting match here. I'm super hyped.
And I think it speaks sort of, I mean, granted, Patrick may be playing it because he sort of has to, but it speaks to the strength of Skorpios in general. Oh, totally. It's on the most wanted list. You're going to lose, the ability to play another card, and it's still worth playing.
Totally. And if you're going to get someone like Max, your ID is triggering almost every turn.
Correct. Absolutely.
Assuming no in-play, you strike, and that's crazy. Yeah. That's awesome.
Pretty good.
So obviously it's immensely powerful. I've always joked that the most wanted list is those are just the cards you should play. It's a very convenient list of choose these.
I like it.
And then figure it out after.
I agree. I would agree. Patrick didn't like his first hand. I didn't get a great look at it. I think
I think it was only one ice. Roto Turret's interesting, but of course, if you don't have the econ immediately to back it up, it could be a little bit difficult at the start there. So Patrick certainly thinking he could do better there. Didn't get a chance to see Jakob's hand, but also mulling, and we have a Windexing. Clone Chip is the most wanted list card.
Hey,
on the left.
It's back.
It's good.
Shaper's back, baby.
Shaper is back. Let's keep it going. All right.
Ooh, so this looks like an even more rough start.
A lot of econ, but Archer unresable to start and more econ. Okay, so this is particularly interesting because Patrick can money up.
That's right.
All right, so we're getting an ice, a Ruse Cruise SS, ice over R&D. Archer literally unresable.
And then the IPO. I mean, hey, Patrick is in the money,
Yeah.
He's ready.
This feels good. Okay. Ooh, pawn shop. Ooh, Dua.
Okay.
Beautiful. Oh, this is okay. Both sides. Money not a problem in this game.
No. Apparently they came with that in spades. They're good.
Monopoly versus the game of life. There's just a lot of fake money all up in here. And Beth, beautiful.
And I mean, this two ace-up start, not great, but hey, I mean, get out of your deck.
And we have two Archer start on the right.
What is happening?
Lockdown and a Batman Jones.
Batman.
Oh, love it. Okay, so this is good. Patrick indicating a little bit that he doesn't really care about HQ. Come on in.
Right.
Whatever. Take a little peek. You're a shaper. You're trying to go R&D anyways. You don't want to come
there. Yeah. That's not your game plan. Okay, it's not your style.
That's not what your faction does. It's about rules. So I think Jakob taking a little peek out of HQ, hoping to hit the Batman Jones that he does not know about. Let's see what we got.
And you know what? Oh,
no,
and fast track.
Can't trash that. That's sitting there.
So while he's making a couple runs at HQ, it's important to note out here, Jakob has such a great start. So Patrick has a lot of money, and so does Jakob. But the thing is, the one thing that sets him apart is Jakob having this Beth Kilrain Chang is going to be money.
Oh,
because
it's huge.
Patrick doesn't have a way to raise his eyes. He doesn't, while he doesn't have an agenda, he's safe there. Sure. Jakob is going to get his whole engine up and running.
He's getting all the information right now.
Right. Just so much info.
So we have two unique cards shown.
Okay.
Still.
All right.
But still, it's good to know. Also, that's alerting Jakob that might really need to consider, I don't know if Clot's in the deck, but with Clone Chip, much more likely, especially with Fast Track, trying to go fast.
Right. No, I would agree.
And the Fast Track, ever potent in the hand of Patrick.
It's good. It's good for Patrick,
The consistency is key. That's what they say in sports. And I don't know about sports, but I know that.
Was it sports or relationships? I don't remember.
Sure, it's the same thing. Where everybody's competing. We're getting a mandatory draw. Ooh, double Batman Jones. So I think Patrick. It's hard. It's hard.
Would you draw up here?
I think.
Do you think you click one draw?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm into it. I'm trying to solve a problem here.
Right. Was he? He's
Fast Track.
Okay. So maybe he's trying to.
Is this the Ruse Cruise?
I think he is.
Double Archer?
This? Oh.
So Patrick is putting it in hand saying, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Come on.
And you know what, though? As risky, I think Patrick is kind of in a spot where he has to.
He has?
Yeah. Two Archer.
You have to be able to turn that on.
Yeah. And it's also it's just gonna help his game. So it's gonna save his game right now if he can get it scored.
Yeah. If this sticks, this ends up in that little sweet agenda area. Oh, this is gonna be huge. And
I think Jakob is also gonna have a hard decision on his side. He's gonna say, how much do I care about the one?
Right. Totally.
Yeah. How much do I really? I've got an extra click with Beth.
But it's interesting because Jakob just ran HQ 3 times.
Right.
Granted, that Fast Track said, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
So I think it's also an interesting position here because Patrick did that, I think, clip 2, and then we have both Batmans on the board in a fast track. This is a bold turn. This is saying, come get this.
Jacob, he's rusing you twice.
Double ruse. I have never seen a double ruse IRL,
this is solid.
But this just happened, ladies and gents.
And that was clip 2 for Jacob. So is it working? Is it working? Is Patrick going to be able to...
You know, folks, I didn't think a ruse would be coming on this early, this hot and heavy, but I can say with absolute certainty this is Ruse Cruise USA.
And I'm pretty sure Jacob is he's gonna play that daily cast. So 3 of his clicks. Oh my God, it's working. 4. Oh my God.
Where are we? Are we in Roseville, Minnesota?
I guess.
Am I the mayor of the Ruse
This
town?
is insane.
Look at this. I was just dethroned by Patrick.
Patrick, you are
ship it.
You're the king.
Ship it, bud.
You're the king, Patrick.
Bing, bing.
This is nuts.
This was...
Wow.
I don't understand it.
And just like that, Patrick single-handedly turns on 2 pieces of his ice. His R&D's protected from... I mean, it's just...
This is game 3. This isn't game 2.
Yeah.
Game 2 left. Game 2 left the building. We're in game 3 now, folks.
I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, Jacob it's not all out for Jacob. Jacob still has...
Oh, no. Jacob's got plenty of options.
Yeah.
That start was so good. So,
professional contacts, clone chip.
Yeah, professional contacts. And there's that clock. Okay. Yeah, we're getting that in the old heap.
So...
That's getting out of here.
So good.
Unless Jacob wants to do true shaper tricks, which is not looking like it's happening. I was going to say do the install with Brahmin. But I think we're getting a clone chip and then ditch that virus.
Does he have a second? No, he doesn't have a second. Okay.
Right. But Jacob can get rid of the pawn chop and then leave Clot in the heap exactly where Jacob wants it.
I see a Brahmin.
Yeah.
Is that a Brahmin?
That's a fun little AI breaker, and it especially works. It works here in Shaper because it's super good in terms of its efficiency, but you have to add a program to the top of the stack there. So if you have a bunch of nonsense programs, even like Parisia for a lot of the asset decks, you just throw that right back on top. It doesn't matter.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Just whatever.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, just toss it. Not a big deal.
All right, so Patrick slamming another agenda. In the old server 1, with a Batman and an Archer, that's an intense server.
I think if I'm Patrick, I feel pretty safe. I'm looking at my opponent's economy. I see I got Batty, I got Archer.
This feels all sorts of good.
Right.
Reclaim.
Oh.
We're sorry now. This is going to fetch a program. So this is kind of like a new age test run. And if it's still on the field, I think it's removed from the game at the end of the turn, if I remember correctly. Yeah, one of these hot new cards. New content.
The hotness.
Let's see what we got. And, yeah, the immediate flip. Flip. Turn that thing upside down.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know what happened? Corset 1 happened right now. You ever hear that, folks?
Corset 1.
Corset 1. It's not hard.
No.
Play the cards you were given at the start.
And what's crazy is that Patrick lost at agenda point, but he doesn't care.
Whatever.
It's a solid piece of ice.
Dispensable income. It's right off for taxes.
Small loan of $1 million.
IRS, listen up, because Patrick's not reporting that on his taxes. We have a David coming in.
Solid, but I mean.
And a Brahm. Oh, whoa.
Ooh,
whoa.
Wow.
We have all sorts of fun stuff.
Wow.
Getting
and I'm pretty sure Patrick's this baddie's about to happen.
Yeah, we're dancing with the devil.
Yeah.
We're going for an ETR. Now, granted, Jacob I think can still get back in.
Oh yeah. I think so.
So yeah, let's play a game.
It's the best kind of game.
This might just be for a program crash to get rid of that Brahmin.
You think so?
It could be. I don't know. It's a real toss-up. If that's another hostile takeover, I think I'm going for the trash the program.
I would agree.
If it's an Atlas, no.
Yeah,
we're going for that hot ETR.
Yeah.
So let's get a little side game going. Everyone put your votes up at home. Hold those hands up, your left and right. Do your bids. I'm going to do 1 and 1. I think Patrick's losing here.
Here we go.
2 to 1.
Whoa.
That was close.
Wow, that was close.
But it's important to practice your psychic powers before the actual Swiss coming up later this week. And Atlas.
And actually, good call. While he did do the trash program, it looks like, but he elected to
say take it.
Yeah, say take it.
I'm Skorpios. Yeah, I think it's a great call. That's gone. That's
Forever.
excommunicated from life. That's not coming back.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that play a lot. That feels really good. Patrick's definitely in an interesting position, only because that ice on R&D is not being rezzed right now. Nothing going wrong in hand. I think it's just a bunch of operations.
And of course, Jacob doesn't know this. We know. Yeah. Patrick doesn't have. There's no other scored agenda. So in this case, R&D's now back wide open.
Yeah, totally open.
And
Jacob's really interested in that HQ though.
Yeah. So maybe it's a misread, but I feel like at this point, Patrick being at 4 credits alone, Jacob, I think, needs to apply that pressure towards R&D right now. I think it would be super helpful.
Yeah, make him res it. Yeah. I mean, if it's an ice wall, yeah, sure, that's all. And it was another hostile.
That's sick.
That is earth crushing. That's a game you don't want to watch later.
Install
double ADV. We got it.
Oh, Patrick
turned on. We're on to game 4, folks. This is an entirely different game than what we've just seen. Absolutely insane.
You got to do it.
Gotta go.
This really turned around for Patrick.
Yeah, it's flip-flopping all over the place.
Yeah. Patrick started from the bottom. Now he's here where he can res 2 archers.
And we're getting another one, I think.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Oh.
No res. Interesting.
Okay.
Patrick might be of the...
okay. That's gotta hurt.
It's a little bit econ, which... It's not the worst hurt, but it stings a lot.
Yeah, it does.
In a Windex scene. Okay, no, this is good, though. So I think Patrick was very much of the mindset, the classic mindset, 2016, don't res on HQ unless it's Siphon.
You're right.
This might be this exact situation. Patrick going.
That seems good. That seems good.
Okay, so we're getting some card order. This is going to be actually, this is really high level. Because if Jacob puts an agenda on top, Patrick then reses Archer and then jams it.
You're right. Yeah. This is so good.
This is why we have elite players detected.
Beep, 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 beep. And, of course, Patrick putting all the ice on the
double
bottom.
whiff.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I think that we've seen an Atlas, SSL endorsement, and 2 House takeovers.
Sure.
So we've seen a fair amount.
Skorpios is on 9 agendas.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've seen a good bit. Yeah, we've seen a good bit early.
And we're having to seal it up.
He has to.
But that's a great ruse from Jacob.
It is. He's going to say,
we're all over this. These last 3 clicks were just great. Folks, you should be eating that popcorn and cheering at home. This is an insane game.
Patrick's heart will sink when he draws his card and he realizes it's not an agenda.
It was a biggest ruse of all time. But you know what, Patrick? You deserve that just a little bit only because of that first hostile score. Yeah. So I can say you had it coming just a little bit.
I don't think we've seen Hayley's ability here trigger that often for Jacob.
No.
It's just the order in which he's drawing it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It happens. I think IDs, obviously you want it to happen. It's the pretty core principle of the deck. But
Patrick
don't do it. You're going to be met with look. Let's zoom in on that disappointment. Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, what? I don't know.
Laughing through the pain if I've ever seen it. Classic. And don't do Patrick. Oh, buddy, don't do that.
Hey, that's Netrunner. That's that is Netrunner.
This is perfect. And I think just shipping. So the fast track's actually really nice here because we're disrupting that shuffle and get what we need. It would have been. I think it could have been good to do that turn 1.
Oh no. Yeah. He's like, just throw away all my garbage. I don't need any of these.
Yeah, whatever. Irrelevant.
No, he does have a rototurret coming. Oh, but Jacob has found the SMC.
Yeah. Oh, and a cyber side.
Oh.
Interesting. And I think we have the Cerberus barrier breaker.
Nice.
So lots of options, but no sentries yet.
No
sentries yet.
He wants to, correct me if I'm wrong, does he have a clinch up in play? No, he doesn't.
No, that was earlier.
I was going to say, maybe he wants to bend that cyber.
We're getting stalked by Spags right now. Head overseer of King Servers. Really just checking the validity of my jewelry here. And I'll tell you, he failed the test. This is 100% fake gold. But we're having, I suspect, a fast track play here.
Yeah.
I think maybe install that Whoredom, fast track, and jam.
Patrick is in, I mean, granted, he's obviously in a tough spot, but a lot of things are going to have to swing in his favor for him to come out on top of this. Yeah. Jacob's got the ability to go search for breakers as he needs it right now because of the SMC. Patrick has got to make sure that he's got ample defense, maybe through Batty or something else, and slam and jam an agenda down in his remote and get it done.
for Patrick, honestly, the biggest move I'm thinking here is Patrick really wants Jakob to steal that last hostile takeover.
Yes.
So that there's still another chance to do, I'm going to get rid of your breaker things.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I would agree.
Granted, Patrick rocking Trojan Horse on the right. It's an operation you can play only if a card was accessed in the last turn, and it effectively is doing the Hunter-Seeker thing. If there's a trace, if you win, you trash a card.
Hey,
you do the Skorpios, you get it.
Sometimes being on a restricted list isn't so restricted, you know?
Yeah, no.
There's got other options.
It's clear that this card is good.
Yeah.
So, Patrick just sealing up defenses, getting ready, probably doing a fast track install ADV next turn. Let's see what we get.
He's got to go. Tenma, got to go fast. You know?
Got to go fast. Got to go faster than that. Jakob is drawn.
Jacob's, oh man, and then look, he's got the damage protection from his hand just in case.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob's setup is just looking so solid here. Economy available.
Just taking the time to find what Jakob needs.
If I'm Jakob, I also feel really awkward because again, it just feels like for example, he's drawing a resource, but he wants to utilize Hayley, so you can tell he's kind of holding it, waiting the combo.
It's weird. I want to get the value of the ID. I picked the dang ID. I should be able to use it.
Right. But of course, he's just not finding him in that order.
Totally. I don't know. I wonder if you really don't want to install Cyber Cipher this turn.
No.
But
I don't know.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Unless you have Scavenge, don't do that. Okay, so we're going to hit the trigger. Good. Sure. And then a final daily cast.
Okay.
All right, so cleaning off SSL, and we have Cyber Cipher and R&D. That's where the points are. Makes sense. Totally valid. Patrick, go get Agenda.
With the Minotaur. Okay, so he's got the Roto. So I think now, are we not at the end of the indexing now? I'm pretty sure Roto was the last one. So Jacob's probably interested in whatever is next.
We're definitely passing indexing.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So
is it worth protecting HQ here for Patrick, or is he just going to try to feed every agenda?
I think it would, because it's going to force Jakob to use SMC.
Okay.
Now,
no, you're right.
Yep, fast track and jam. Let's find out together, shall we? And I got an Oaktown.
Oh, okay, nice.
Install ADV, picking up a credit. Most likely. That's really good. Because Jakob just dedicated to R&D, which is totally fine. Jacob's not in a hurry.
Nope.
He get 5 points on the board. Not worried about going fast.
Jakob, put your feet up. Have a beverage, man.
Yeah.
You're not in a rush.
Bubble gum.
Yeah. some nice wholesome.
Try not to eat more than 2 gummy vitamins, because everybody knows you want to eat more than 1 or 2, but the box says don't have more than 2.
You don't need that much iron. You don't. You're a growing boy. You don't need it.
Yeah, it's fine. Perfect. I'm really confused by our gummy commentary. There's no way that Jakob can hear it, but they know.
I think Jakob is in the mode now where he's making sure he can get in anywhere he needs to.
Totally.
I'm willing to bet even if you're Jakob, you kind of maybe even think just sit back.
2 archers or res. I mean, so you can sack, of course, another agenda to another archer or a Tithonium if that's where we're going. Taking a peek.
Is that Hortum?
Yeah, that's Hortum. So we're going to need a Code Gate and a Sentry Breaker. Haley's got tricks to install these things.
Oh.
Femarino and cheese, it's going to be expensive, but it does not matter.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He wants in.
It's as expensive as winning the game. That's a pretty good operation cost. Looks like we're getting through. Just 2 to bypass for Hortum, and then an insane amount to boost. Steal, and a GG.
There it is.
Folks.
Excellent
stuff.
Excellent use. He was able to give his breaker 2 strength.
Just enough?
Just enough. 2 strength. And just kept it the whole run.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's fine.
That's funny. I don't see that card played often.
No.
Looks like it did work.
Yeah, it did the thing. I see 7 on the left and 0 on the right. So by my standards, that's good card design.
That way seemed to work out pretty well for him.
Absolutely.
That was nice.
That was a great set. Very clearly runners OP. We should eliminate Corp. It should just be runners against runners. Who is more efficient? Everybody knows it.
I like it. FFG, I hope you're learning and listening. I hope you do this next year. Weights. Too soon?
No, not soon enough, frankly. We're hopping right into it, though. It's a celebration of this wonderful game, so who cares?
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. This is why we're here. We're here to celebrate all the fans, to bring you guys what is the best stream.
It's obvious.
With the best commentators.
Listen, dodgepong, PeachHack. I don't know what else you're doing. This is what you're supposed to be doing on your Thursday.
Yeah.
Don't do work. Don't study.
I don't envy him.
Watch this.
Yeah. I don't envy him. The amount of work he put in, I don't envy him.
Oh, Lord, what a fantastic job.